Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1.
So we are back for the DATS Premier League. It's a match of Division C, and it is a match between MRV Risers versus JNS Toros. JNS Toros are batting first. Chinmay to start the attack for JNS, and the strikers, the batsmen for MRV Risers are Vishal and Samar. So the first ball went for wide. Let's look at the fielder. There's a short third man straight away in place, a point, a cover, and a third man as well. A mid-off, mid-on in place, and gets the first one off the bat. Vishal is off the mark. So just 2 fielders allowed outside the circle for the first 6 overs as it's the power play. So it's the second match of the day at Fatima. 180 is the average score. A good shot straight to the cover fielder there. And they got a single, stole a single there. 3 runs off the first 2 balls. Good running between the wickets, between both the batsmen, Vishal and Samar. JNS Toros will be eyeing for maximum runs and to take utmost advantage in this power play, that is in the first 6 overs. The 2 fielders are allowed, and one is in deep cover, one is at third man. Shot through the leg side, And in the gap, and the ball will race away for the first boundary of the afternoon. Vishal, what a great shot through the leg side in the gap, no mid on. And the ball goes away for 4. 7 runs of the first 3 balls. A good start here, looks in a good touch, Vishal. Here we go for the fourth ball. Edged! Oh, there was no slip, and the ball passes the short third man. Back to back fours. Here for Jns Toros. If there would have been a slip, it should have been an easy catch for him. Now there should be some talks with the field there. It remains the same, no slip still in place. Vishal gets 2 back-to-back boundaries in his name. 11 runs of the first 4 balls. A pretty promising start for Jns Toros. Cut away beautifully again in the gap. But this time there's a fielder at deep cover. Will pick the ball and throw it just for a single. 12 runs till now. Summer to face the last ball of the first over. A brilliant start here for Jns Toros. An expensive one for Chinmay. Bowling right arm over the wicket to Summer. Shot up in the air and in the gap yet again. And the ball goes for 4. 3 fours in this over. And it ends with 16 runs on the board after the end of first over. But a brilliant batting display here by Summer and Vishal. 3 fours in this over. And a pretty expensive one for Chinmay there. Let's look at the replay of the first boundary through his leg side. Perfectly shot through the leg side. No fielder there. And in the chance for the mid-on. Samir to continue the attack for MRV Rises. 16 runs of the first over. Samir bowling right arm over. Up in the air, gone! What a start for Samir. First wicket down. Vishal has to walk back after a rocket start in the very first over. This time it edges and the fielder was present at short third man of the first over. What a start this is for MRB Rises. Up in the air, gone. What a start for Samir. Let's look at the replay of the second boundary of the first over. Fourth ball by Vishal, but the only edged. Oh, there was no slip and the ball passed. Don is the new man in at number 3. Will he be the Don for today's innings is the question. Let's look at the third boundary from the last ball of the first over. Shot up in the air and in the gap the covers. Yet again, no fielders there and the ball races away. Now let's look at that wicket after that 3 boundaries. Bowling right over, up in the air, Samir, up in the air, gone straight. What a start for Samir! First wicket down. Vishal bowling as per the field length delivery gets the thick edge and gone. Don the new man, number 3. Samir will be eyeing for another opener wicket. First ball, and he didn't had to wait much. Samir didn't had to wait much for a wicket to be added in his tally. Just one ball and a wicket straight away. The field stays same. The offside is packed with short third man point, extra cover, and a mid off. A huge gap between the cover fielder and mid off there. Now one fielder, the extra cover is now moving on to the deep extra cover area. Samir to Don. Good line delivery up in the air and just crossing the cover fielder there. Will get a single straight away off the mark Don. A good comeback here by Jns Toros. A good length delivery. Smacked it through the leg side. No chance for the leg side fielder in the boundary. 6 runs of the 5 balls. A pretty good start here for Samir. Has taken the crucial wicket of the informed batsman Vishal there. Last ball coming up. And that's a good shot straight to the deep cover fielder. And we'll get 2 runs. A blunder in the deep. A juggle in the deep, I must say. And ends the over. So after 2 overs, the score is 22 for the loss of one wicket. Pramod is the new man to continue the attack, and that was a chance. Cover region, a good attempt there. tried to catch it with his one hand, just flicked. Should have been the second wicket, but the luck favors the batting team Jns Toros. Don is on strike now. Pramod Pramod would have also got his first wicket in his very first ball, but gets in the favor of Samark there. There's a short fine leg in place directly, and a short third man as well. Pramod to Don, bowling over the wicket, right arm over the wicket, and the keeper is close to the stumps, keeping the batsman within the crease. And the short fine leg is now moving, and he is on to the first slip area. What are MRB Rises planning? Pramod has some plan in his head. Will he be able to execute it? Oh, just over the slips. The slip was brought on and just over him. What a ball that was from Pramod. The moment the slip came and just over the heads of him. Brilliant bowling display here, building brilliant fielding setup. Just look at that inner circle in the offside region, fully packed for Don. Gets the boundary through that edge, a thick edge. Slip's been moved a bit step back. Again flicked through the leg side. There's a fielder at the long on region. Will get a single. A good comeback there by Pramod. Two back-to-back dot balls, just 6 runs of the first three balls. But a brilliant start here for Jns Toros as well. Has 30 runs on their board till now after 2.5 and has lost a wicket as well. Last ball of the third over coming up. The mid-off fielder is now moved back to long off. Flicked. It's a wide ball. A pace-off delivery by Pramod. These two fielders are allowed outside the circle for the first 6 overs. In the pads, appeal, huge appeal, but gets a single through leg byes. And it's the end of 3 overs. Jns Toros are 32 for the loss of 1. And that's the second wicket of the first innings comes for 50 runs. An easy decision for the umpire, full and delivery straight to the pads, and it would have been hitting the mid stump. An easy decision for the on-field umpire. It's the last over of the power play, and they have got the second one. MRV rises, getting a good start, but they have 50 runs on board Jns Toros, and now they have lost the second wicket. Mayur gets the first wicket in his tally, just considered 9 runs till now. Samar is still on crease on 19 runs, looking very patient, taking his time. Will he be the game changer for JNS Toros to give maximum runs on the board? 180 at least should be in the board in this type of surface. Average score is 180 at least. 5 more balls remaining for the power play to end. And Manoj is the new man at number 4. The current run rate is above 9.5. A good score in board, but a couple of wickets might be a troublemaker for them. It is a clash, a mighty clash between JNS Toros and the MRV Risers. 50 for 2 after 5.1. Manoj is a new man and he will be on strike to face Mayur. Last 5 balls of the power play. The offside is packed with the fielders. There's a short third man, point, extra cover, cover, mid off, mid on, long off. The long off is now moving on to long on area. There's a mid wicket in place as well. Manoj, a good batsman, a classy player. Will he be to show his class today for his team JNS Toros? Here comes Mayur for his second ball. A full and delivery just missed the pads there. If no bat was involved, it would have been clearly a wicket. Dot ball to continue. Good comeback here by Mayur after that wide. 2 dot balls in trot for him. It's the single first run for Manoj in his innings for today. And Summer, the man, the key man for Jns Toros, is back on strike. He's on 19 of 14. Looks in a very decent touch. Had a promising start, taking his time in the crease, but playing well for now. 50 runs has been crossed for Jns Toros within the power play. Here comes the fourth ball. Nicely played, driven, and will get an easy single there. Good running between the wickets between Manoj and Sama. That's a huge appeal and gone, gone. Mayur gets the second wicket, the third wicket overall within the power play. And the new man Manoj has to walk back for a cheap run, just 1 run in his tally for today. Just look at the replay. A full length delivery and straight on to the pads. Was trying to to flick it through the leg side, but instead just got the connection with the pads and he has lost his wicket. Mayur looking in a very good form, a brilliant bowling line there. 52 for the loss of 3, last ball of the 6th over yet to come. 2 wickets in this over. A brilliant display of bowling, especially to be mentioned of this over. Just 3 runs and 2 wickets. Now Jns Toros are under a deep trouble. 3 wickets down within 5.5 overs. Jimmy is the new man in at number 5 to face the last ball of the power play. Oh, just missed. That's a drop by the keeper, but the bowler had appealed. A bit of confusion between the bowler and the keeper there, and it sent off the power play after 6 overs. Jns Toros are 52 for the loss of 3, and 5 fielders now will be allowed outside the circle for the rest of the 14 overs. And we have a spinner in place now, Dhruvin, to continue the attack. Spinner brought for the first time in today's match. Jimmy on strike, yet to open his go, just facing his second ball. Summer is looking good on 21. Left arm round the wicket, swept it in the gap, and it will race away for 4. A fast outfield, no need to run for that. Looking good on 21. Left arm round the wicket, swept it in the gap, and it will race away for 4. He knew there was no fielder out there and took the risk with a cheeky shot. Could come back by Dhruven there after that boundary. Just missed there, and the ball will race away for 4. Second boundary of the over from Dhruven, from Dhruven's over, in fact. And Summer gets a bit edge of the bat, and he's on 25 now. So we have the fifth ball of the ninth over coming up, and 4 wickets are down for Jns Toros. Kayur is the new man at number 6. Dhruven bowling left arm over, and a good spin. A leg spin to continue. Kayur to bowl his to face his second ball. Again a miss. Just got the edge of that bat, and we'll end the over with a single. So after 9 overs, JNS Toros are 72 for the loss of 4. Shamin and Kayur are on crease. Let's look at the replay of that wicket once again. A brilliant stumping behind the stumps there by the keeper. Was bowling round the wicket, charged down the crease, and a brilliant decision there by the umpire. Was a very close call. The bat was just an inch above the crease. The bat was in air, and fourth wicket gone. And Jignesh will be the new bowler in attack. Just 4 runs from that last over of Dhruven. 72 for 4 after 9. Pretty decent comeback here by MRV Risers. Jns Toros need some runs now on the board in order to get at least to that 170-180 range. 4 wickets are down. They need to build a partnership to save the wicket. But will they be able to do it? Shamin and Kayur are the man. Shamin has been on crease for 11 balls and charged over straight to the long off fielder just for a single. Bowling right arm round the wicket. Jinesh, the new man, to continue. Let's look at the field there. There's a short third man, a long off, a point fielder, and now there's a cover fielder in place as well. 5 fielders are allowed outside the circle. A brilliant bowling display till now. Shot up in the air. Will it be a chance for long off? And dropped. It was a sitter of a catch. Dropped at long off. Should have been the fifth one. What a drop this was. Chinesh will be disappointed. This should have been taken. Kayur, Shamin. Actually, Shamin didn't get much time. Went straight to the fielder there, but dropped. Jinesh now bowling right arm round the wicket. There's a short third man still in place. Charged again. Straight to the fielder. Run out chance. Good throw, good fielding attempt there. Display, good fielding display there by MRV Rises fielder. Just 2 runs coming till now in this over, 10th over. Oh, what a ball! A mystery ball, a magical delivery, just missing the stumps. What a ball this was from Jinesh. Last ball of the 10th over coming up. 74 for 4 till now, the score on board. Shot, charging a bit. Will they be able to get a second? No, they have to adjust for with a single. And it's the end of 10 overs. JNS Toros are 75 for the loss of 4. And it's time for drinks. So we are back after the drinks break, and it's start of the 11th over. Sahil to continue the attack. His first over for today. Keyur and Shamin on strike on the crease, and Shamin will now get the strike after that single. The current run rate is just 7.5. Just 76 runs on board till now after 10.1, and they have lost 4 wickets till now. Second half of the first innings have started. There will be a change in sides as well. The short fine leg, square leg, swing and a miss. And we were looking at the field. There's a short fine leg, square leg, long on, long off in place. A deep mid wicket in place as well. Shamin has faced 13 balls till now. He's on 9 runs. Will they be getting another wicket in this over? They are targeting for maximum wickets as soon as possible. Swept away in the gap. Good work there by the deep mid wicket fielder. Will get 2 runs from that shot. Cut away beautifully straight to the point fielder and gets a single. It's the end of 11 overs and Jns Toros are 81 for the loss of 4. 6 runs coming off that over. A good over, good start for Sahil there. And they need some runs flowing now for the rest of the overs. Just 81 on board. A couple of wickets more will put Jns Toros under complete sort of pressure. It's up in the air. Good shot by Shamin and gets the gap. Finally, the first 6 coming up now in this innings. And after a long time, we have seen a boundary, and Shamin gets off to a good start now. He's on 19 of 17. Not a good start for Jinesh in this over. He had just given 3 runs of his previous over. And now started off with a 6, bowling right arm over the wicket to Shamin. Again, flick through the leg side in the gap, but straight to the backward square leg fielder. We'll get a single of that. 88 for 4 after 11.2. Now bowling right arm round to Kayur, left-handed batsman flicked it in the gap. Will look for 2 runs and will get it easily. A blunder in the boundary there cost them 2 runs. 9 runs of the first 3 balls of the 12th over. Last ball of the 12th over coming up. 91. The score. Charged, flick through the leg side, straight to the short fine leg fielder, but will get a single easily. So it's end of the 12 overs, and Jns Toros are 92 for the loss of 4. 11 runs coming off this over. Pretty good, decent over for Jns Toros. They need this kind of runs every over from now on till the remaining 8 overs. What are the target they are expecting? 7.5, 7.6 approx is the current run rate. Keyur and Shamin building the partnership. A good start in this over by Shamin, pulled it. It was a loose delivery and gets it in the gap. No chance for the short fine leg to stop that ball, and gets a great start for this over. Boundary to start with. Shamin now changing his gear a bit. Sahil is the new bowler to continue the attack. In fact, he is in his second over. He has given 10 runs till now of his 7 balls. Here comes Sahil, right arm over the wicket to Shamin. Shot in the slot. And that's not in the gap. A good work in the deep by the long on fielder. A bit of juggle in the deep, but has stopped at least a couple of runs for his team. It was a good shot, but not got enough power to go off the boundary there. Shamin has suddenly reached 27 runs of 22 deliveries. The team is on 98 for 4. Charged up in the air, got the bottom edge of the bat, and again falls down safely at no man's land. Will get a single. Shifting the gears, the batting team Jns Toros. This is what is actually required and is expected from both of them, Kayur and Shamin. And 100 is up for Jns Toros in just 12.3 overs. Good batting display here by JNS. Good comeback, I must say. A shift in momentum, shift in gears till now after that power play. Charged again, smacked it through the leg side, and it goes in the gap for 4 runs. Shamin is looking on a roll now. 12 runs already off the 5 balls, last ball yet to come. Comes the last ball of the 13th over. 104 for the loss of 4 swing and a miss there. A Yorker delivery to end, and it's end of the 13th over. Jns Toros are 104 for the loss of 4 wickets. Ritesh comes now, the new bowler in attack for his first over. A medium pacer bowler. Keyur now needs to shift his gears. Last 7 overs remaining of the first innings. Shamin is doing a pretty good job now. Keyur has to help him, has to assist him, in fact. That's a no ball, signaled by the umpire. Shot went straight in the gap and in the safe zone. Keyur gets the four this time. Keyur is off the mark after a long time now. Again, a good start in this over takes the maximum advantage of this free hit. 5 runs of the very first ball. Cut away straight to the short third man fielder and steals a single there. Good running between the wickets. Good communication between both the batsmen, Shamin and Kayur. 1-1-0 for the loss of 4 till now after 13.2. The run rate, the current run rate has increased or has raised to 8.25 currently. Good ball flicked through the leg side and a miss there in the deep, and we'll get 2 runs of that misfield. 'Charge down and straight to the long off fielder. 10 runs till now of the 5 balls. Last ball coming up of the 14th over. 114 for 4. Shamin the man on strike. Oh, charge down, takes it as full toss and gets 4 runs for that. The batsman had already charged down the crease and a good end to this over. 14 runs coming off the over, and a very good shift in gears here by Jns Toros. After the end of 14 overs, Jns Toros are 118 for the loss of 4 wickets. And we have the wicket of the first ball of the 15th over by Mayur. Mayur gets his third one. What a bowler he's proving to be for today for MRV Rises. Look at his equation. 3.1 overs, just considered 15 runs and taken 3 crucial wickets. Half the side down now in the dugout. Will is this a sign of comeback for MRV Rises after 3 to 4 good overs, which went good for JNS Toros, and now a wicket, a crucial breakthrough here for MRV Rises, which they were hoping for a long time. Finally gets the breakthrough. Mayur, the man, to help them to get that breakthrough. Vikas is the new man in at number 7 for JNS Toros. Will we see another couple of wickets? Last 5 balls remaining of Mayur's quota of 4 overs. Let's see what will happen in the rest 5 balls of the 15th over. Mayur is looking in a very good form here with his ball. The kind of bowling he's doing today took 3 wickets, and now the last 5 balls remaining. A pacer bowler doing his job for MRV Rises, bringing them back in the game as and when required. Bowling right arm over again, a swing and a miss there by Mayur. Playing with the batsman there. Again a swing and a miss. 3 dot balls back to back. What a bowling display this has been by Mayur. Goodness, what a bowler. Bringing his team once again back on track single handedly. Out of 5, he has taken 3 wickets and that too crucial. And the next crucial man for Toros is Shamin. He is on 39 of 28, playing his cricket very sensibly, batting very sensibly today. Shamin, that's a wide and brilliant work there by the keeper, stopping 4 runs for his team. But this will be a wide ball. Some suggestions they are given by the non-striker to Shamin, to Vikas instead. Vikas will be under pressure now. He has faced two dot balls consecutively. And LBW, and the umpire signals it as not out. Just went outside the leg side stump. Just look at this over. Just 1 run from this over of 4 balls, out of which that 1 run came through wide delivery. Rest all have been a dot ball. What a bowling display this has been, Mayur. Will he be able to grab his fourth wicket? Just last 2 balls of his quota remaining. There's a long on, long off in place for him. Here comes the fifth ball of the 15th over. 119 is the score on board. Again a pace delivery missed by the keeper this time. And it's a dot ball. No extra runs conceded, but I think the keeper seems to be injured there. He has injured his finger while the carry through of the ball. Tough job to be as a wicket keeper here, especially playing with the leather ball. And Mayur has ended his quota of 4 overs. Proving to be very economical and a very key bowler for MRV Risers, just considered 20 runs and taken 3 wickets of his 4 overs. After 15 overs, the score for Toros are 1-2-3 for the loss of 5. Dhruven back, the spinner, has bowled 2 overs till now, just considered 14 runs and taken a wicket as well. Will he be the man to take another wicket? Pulling left arm round the wicket, swept it in the gap. Just get a single there. There comes the second ball of the over. Up in the air, up in the air. Just falls short. And again, it will be a single. A good bowling display till now by Dhruven. Just conceding singles there. And it's a nice shot. What a sound it was from the bat of Shamin. And gets the maximum through the leg side. Classy shot for a 6. A brilliant shift in gears, a brilliant shift in momentum for Jns Toros. Goodness, what a sound it was. Came from the mid of the bat. The moment he hit it, he knew it went for a 6. Again charged, again it's up in the air. This time it's over the long on fielder. And again it's a 6. Two back to back sixes for Shamin. And he gets to his half century in a brilliant, brilliant style. 52 for him of just 31 balls. A strike rate of over 175 for him. He is doing the damage here. Again, that's a stumping chance appealed by the keeper. Oh, that's given out, I think. After a brilliant innings of 52, Shamin has to walk back courtesy of that stumping. A close call it was, but the umpire's decision stays as the final one. And Shamin has to walk back for his brilliant 52. And the equation or the score currently now on board is 137 for the loss of 5 after 15.4 overs. Dhruven gets the second wicket of his quota. But what an expensive over this has been till now. Just 5 balls bowled, 14 runs already coming up from these 5 balls, including a wicket. And both the batsmen are new on the crease. Vikas is on 5 of 6 balls. Dhruven has conceded 28 runs. And just look at that run rate now. 8.65 is the current run rate. Sahil is the new man at number 8. Oh, just edged inside the bat and ends the over on a good note, but an expensive over for MRV Rises and pretty good over for JNS Toros. In the end of 16 overs, Toros are 137 for the loss of 6. Last 4 overs remaining of the first innings to end. What will be the final score? Will the only question is will they be able to at least reach a 180 in the remaining 4 overs? So it's the start of the 17th over. Jignesh is the new man. He's bowling for the first time today and starts off with a wide. 138 the score, right arm over the wicket. A pace bowler up in the air, in the gap, and that races away for four from the bat of Vikas. No fielder inside the circle nor in the outside circle in the offside area. Just a cover fielder there and passes that fielder. The fielders are just watching the ball go outside the boundary lines. The leg side is pretty strong outside the circle for the batsman Vikas. Now Vikas is trying to shift his gears. Will he be able to be successful in this completely? 5 runs of just one balls Jignesh has conceded. He will be under pressure straight away. There's a square leg fielder in place. A good ball, and this time the umpire gives no wide. Good comeback here by Jignesh after that boundary of his first ball, first legal ball. Again a swing and a miss. Brilliant comeback here by Jignesh. 142 is the score, 16.3 overs. Just 3 balls remaining of the 17th. And after that, the death overs will start. Again a miss, again a swing, again a miss. 3 back to back dot balls on trot by Jignesh. Here comes Jignesh for his fifth ball of the over. Again, it's just the edge, inside edge the bat, straight to his pads, missing the stumps. 4 dot balls, Vikas under pressure. Vikas under tremendous pressure. Will he be able to do the damage of the last ball? Vikas, he's on 9 of 11. Looking for the big shots, but not able to connect any of them after that boundary. Here comes the last ball. Again a miss, and good work by the keeper there. Jignesh is laughing, thinking of what to do to get the ball hit the stumps or to get that tiny edge from that bat. And it's the end of 17 overs. Jns Toros are 142 for 6. Last 3 overs remaining. And the death overs now coming up. Pramod, the new bowler in. He has just bowled 1 over till now, conceded 7 runs. Will be eyeing for a wicket or to at least be as economical as possible for his team. Here we go for the 18th over, 142. What will be the final target after this 3 overs? Sahil is on strike facing his second ball. There comes Pramod bowling right arm over. A medium pacer bowler. Flick through the leg side. Will they get a double? And yes, they do. Easy 2 runs. Good start for the over for JNS Toros. Just 3 runs coming off the first 3 balls. 145 is the score. We'll be eyeing for at least 180 to get a good ending to this over. Vikas and Sahil are on the crease. Vikas is on 9 runs of 12 balls, and Sahil is on 3 runs of 4 balls. This is a long off, long on, square leg, deep mid wicket in place as well. Here comes the fourth ball of the over. Shot through the leg side, flicked it nicely, and in the gap for four. What a shot by Vikas, releasing the entire pressure from this over. 149 is the score on board. Vikas doing the job. The power hitter is out. This has to be the tactics for this death overs now. Just hitting each and every ball. They have 4 wickets in hand. Good delivery there, and in the gap, what a perfect placement there. No chance for the point fielder or for the short third man, and the result remains the same. 4 runs, two back-to-back boundaries, 11 runs already in this 5 balls. Last ball yet to come. 150 is up for Jns Toros. Here comes the last ball of the 18th, and Shaw, what a cracking shot, miles up in the air, and that's a humongous six. What an end to this over. 17 runs came from this 18th over, and what a shift in gears by Vikas. After 18 overs, JNS Toros are 159 for the loss of 6. It's 159 for 6 after 18. What a display of batting. This is from Vikas in this death overs. The momentum has now shifted to JNS Toros, and here comes Jignesh again. A swing and a miss, not able to judge the pace there by Jignesh. His last over, he had bowled 4 consecutive dot balls like this, and he has continued this over in the same manner as well. The penultimate over has started, just 11 balls remaining of this innings to end. Appeal by the bowler there, trying to steal the single, but has to adjust with a dot ball. 159 for 6. 2 dot balls. Now Sahil will be under pressure. Charged up down the crease, up in the air. The ball is up in the air and falls safe. The bowler himself went down there through the cover region and does a very good job there. Just concedes a single. Look at that effort from the bowler there. He's bowling, doing the fielding, doing all the jobs in the field to restrict JNS Toros as less as many runs. 160 for 6 after 18.3. Just one runs conceded till now of his three balls. Again charged and pace of delivery. Cut away straight to the point fielder there. And again a single. A very, very brilliant bowling attack this by Jignesh. Bowling very smartly. Playing with the brains of the batsman there. Batsman was trying to charge down. But Jignesh is more smarter. Gets a pace of delivery and flicks it for a single. Charged again and swing and a miss. And there's a miscommunication. The bowler is running and that will be a run out. A risky run and Jignesh does the smart work yet again. A slower delivery completely beating the batsman there. Vikas was desperate to get on strike after seeing the dot balls from the non-strikers end and gives a wicket, a sacrifice there by Sahil. But it's okay. The main intention is to score runs, and Vikas is scoring in a very good strike rate right now. 24 of 16 for him. Sahil has to walk back. And the last ball of the penultimate over, the 19th over coming up. 161 is the score on board. Anand is the new man at number 9 for Jns Toros. Here comes the last ball by Jignesh. Oh, what a shot by Anand! Up in the air, and that's gone for 6. What a shot! Vikas was the man, I think, and yes, it was Vikas. What a brilliant end to this 19th over. Goodness, what a player. That's why he was desperate to get on strike. He knew what Jignesh was doing, just bowling a slower deliveries, and Vikas had charged down the track and smacked it for 6. A stylish shot to end the 19th. 167 for 7 is the score. Last 6 balls coming up. Will will they be able to reach 180, 185, which will be above average score in this surface? Vikas will be trying to get on strike at least for to face 4 to 5 balls in this over. Anand has to do just one job, give the strike to Vikas. Chinmay is the new bowler. He has been expensive in his 2 overs till now, has conceded 25 runs, and he is now back to bowl the last over of the innings. Bowling to Anand, right arm round, and a wide ball to start the over. They have to avoid these extras. Let's look at the field for the last over. There's a short fine leg, short third man, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, backward square leg, a forward square leg as well. Four fielders on the leg side in the deep. Here we go. He's again bowling round the wicket. A good shot by Anand. It's miles up in the air. And that's gone for 6. What a start for Anand there. First ball went for a big, huge maximum. This is why he's on the crease now. The pull-out power hitting. Anand, what a man, what a player. Playing some fearless cricket here. 7 runs off the very first ball of Chinmay's last over. Again a slow ball, again it's up in the air, mistimed it. A catching chance and gone. The keeper does the job, but the damage has been done by Vikas. Chinmay gets the wicket finally, But the thing is, Vikas still has to be at the non-striker's end. 8 wickets are down. The new man will walk in to bat and he will be on strike. Was looking for a massive six yet again, but instead gets the base of the bat and the keeper does the rest to give 1 wicket for Chinmay. Good ball in the block hole and gets the crucial single there. And I'm using the word crucial because the danger man Vikas is on strike and he will be hoping to play the rest of the 3 balls and to smack the ball out of the park at least 2 out of 3. Let's see, will Vikas be able to do that? Chinmay again round the wicket. And yes, what a shot! Six, a huge one this time. Out of the ground, how many balls have been moved out of the park and how many new balls have been used today? This is why I was using the word that crucial single from Karan. And this is the result. Second six of the over, 14 runs of 4 balls, last 2 balls remaining, and Jns Toros have crossed 180. They are on 181 now. Vikas, the danger man, the Pollard power is utilizing. He is performing in his death overs last 2 balls. He is on 36 of 18. Now Chinmay coming over the wicket to Vikas. And that will be a wide delivery but won't take an extra run. He wants the strike. He wants to hit the ball out of the park. That's the confidence this man has in himself. Charge down and it will be a wide yet again. Chinmay, the bowler, is under pressure. Just 1 6 can mess with the line and length of the bowler, and indeed it has happened right now. He has already bowled 7 balls in this over, in this final over, and two more legal deliveries are remaining to complete this over. A swing and a miss, a crucial swing and a miss. He will be disappointed. But a good comeback by Chinmay, bowling the second last ball on that perfect line. Here comes Chinmay for his last ball to Vikas. 183 is the score on board. Again a swing and a miss, and this time it will be a wide. Chinmay has to reball, has to bowl again. The last ball. And again a swing and a miss. A good end to this over, I must say, but still 16, 17 runs in fact of this final over. And the final score is 184 for the loss of 8 after 20 overs. And the equation is clear. MRV rises need 185 runs in order to win this game. A target above average. A good comeback, a good second half of the innings for JNS Toros. A brilliant ending there by Vikas on 36. 185 is the target, and we'll be back for the chase after some time. It's time for break for the first half. So we are back for the chase. Uh, it's 24 for the loss of one till now after 2.4 overs. Shamin getting the wicket in this over after conceding 5 runs. Bowling over the wicket. That's a swing and a miss. What a brilliant work. That was behind the stumps by the keeper. He's standing way too close to the stumps in order to keep the batsman within the crease. 185 is the target for MRV Rises, and they have currently scored 24 for the loss of 1 after 2.5. Sanjeev and Pramod. Pramod getting a promising start for himself, 19 of 12. Sanjeev has just came down the crease. Again into the block hole there. And it's the end of third overs. MRV Rises are 30 for the loss of 1 wicket. 11 runs coming off this Shamin's over. Shamin has done his job with his bat and now doing the job with the ball, taking the opening wicket, adding to his tally. And it's the end of 3 overs now. They have a required run rate of 9.12 and the current run rate is of 10, exceeding the required one. A good start here for MRV, looking for the continuous momentum in the rest of the overs. Time for some spin to see. First time for the chase. Spinner has been brought back. Ashank is the new bowler to continue the attack, bowling right arm over to Pramod. His first ball was a dot ball. And as it's a power play, just two fielders are allowed outside the circle. Let's look at the field here. There's a mid off, cover, extra cover, point, and a short third man, and that's bowled. What a start for Ashank there. The second one down for Jns Toros. Jns Toros has taken the second wicket. MRV Risers are now looking in a bit of trouble. What a brilliant captaincy here by the MRV Risers captain, straight away bringing on the spinners after looking. He hoped that there will be some spin from the pitch that will be offered, and straight away Ashank gets the wicket of his very second ball, and the danger man has to walk back after scoring a good runs of the total currently in the board. And just look at that field. A fielder straight away just besides the bowler there. A test match field. Let's look at the inner circle field. There's a short third man, point, extra cover, cover fielder, and there's a one fielder at deep cover in place. Cut away beautifully, straight to the point fielder there. Very well fielded. No runs till now of the first three balls of Ashank's over, putting the pressure on the heads of MRV Risers. That was a run out chance at the non-striker's end, but due to an overthrow, they will get 1 runs from there. A miscommunication between both the batsmen there, Sanjeev and Chinmay, the new man at number 4, will get a single. Of the first ball, Karan has conceded 13 runs of his 1.1. Will be eyeing for a wicket in this over. The short third man has now moved on to third man. Will we see a boundary in this over? Karan bowling right arm over. There's a deep cover in place as well. Pulled away a tough single there, but gets it in the end. Here comes the fifth ball of the fifth over, and that swing and a miss, and missed by the keeper as well. Will it go for 4? The fielder is chasing it and will win the chase. Gets the ball, and it's the fifth end of the fifth ball. Last ball of the over coming up, and gets 2 runs from that base. Missed the batsman, missed the stumps, and missed the keeper as well. Just 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle, and they are 45 for 2 as of now. Last ball of the fifth over coming up. Good ball in the block hole. Oh, that was a run out chance again, but the bowler was not able to carry the ball there. And it's end of the fifth over. MRV rises are 45 for the loss of 2. 140 is the more runs required from the remaining 90 balls at a required run rate of 9.5 almost. And that's bowled off the very first ball. Karan the man. Chinmay has to depart of the very first ball. My goodness, what a start this is for Jns Toros. Getting the third wicket within the power play, and now MRV Risers will be under pressure. So it's the third wicket down, and MRV Risers needs a partnership, but they are not able to build a partnership there. First ball, and that's bang on, straight to the stumps. Smack straight away, and again that's gone for four. What a brilliant shot that was. Smack straight away, and again that's gone for four. What a brilliant shot that was. Second four of the over. The first four came via leg byes, and now it's from the bat. A clear hit by Jinesh there. Shamin proving to a bit expensive, but has taken two wickets till now. A good comeback there by Shamin. Dot ball, last ball of the power play coming up. 50 is up for MRV Risers. Just the wickets are the concern here for MRV Risers. They have got good runs on the board till now, but three wickets falling down and two new batsmen in the crease, Jinesh and Chinmay. Cut away straight to the fielder there, and dot to end the over. So it's end of the power play, and after 6 overs, it's 53 for the loss of three wickets. Now five fielders will be allowed outside the circle for the remainder of the 14 overs. That's just missed, and the ball is raising away for four, and that ball will touch the boundary line. Let's look at that replay
That's
again.
just missed,
And the ball for four, and the ball will touch the boundary line. It's 57 for the loss of 3 till now. And it was a brilliant bowling by Ashank till now, giving 4 runs by is a good ball into the block hole. And a tough single, direct hit would have made it, but gets a single in the end. 57 for the loss of 58 for the loss of 3 after 6.2. Ashank has given 3 runs and taken a wicket till now from his 1.2 overs. So 5 fielders are allowed outside the circle. Cut away straight to the cover fielder. There's an extra cover point, short third man, long off in place. And in the offside in the outside the circle, there is a deep point, a deep cover in place as well. Here comes the fourth ball. Swing and a miss, and again the keeper misses, and there's a chase of ball, and the fielder has to give up. Ball. Just look at that replay.
Swing and a miss, and again
Complete miss.
the
Miss off
keeper
stump.
misses.
63 for the loss of 3 wickets till now after 6.4 overs. Here comes Ashank for his fifth ball. It's up in the air. Falls just short of the longer fielder. Will get a single. The keeper has to do the job of good keeping there. 8 runs coming from Bice in this over. Last ball of the over coming up. 64 for the loss of 3 till now after 6.5. The run rate is pretty good. Wickets are the concern, as I mentioned earlier. Again, bowled him. The bails are off. The bails are gone, and the fourth wicket is down. Jinesh has to walk back. What a bowler Ashank is. Gets the second of the chase. Just conceded 5 runs from his 2 overs. 64 for the loss of 4 now. MRV rises. Let's look at that replay there. Four wickets down. Dhruwin, the new man, at number 6. 121 is required now of 78 balls. 6 wickets in hand. MRV Risers are giving a very good display of bowling here. 64 for the loss of 4. Complete damage done by the bowlers of MRV of Jns Toros. MRV Risers need 121 from 13 overs at a required run rate of 9.3. Pretty good start for MRV Risers in form of runs, but they have lost 4 wickets till now in 7 overs. Dhruven, the new man, and Chinmay is on 4 runs of 9 balls. They need a crucial partnership. Not a slow partnership, I must say, but a decent start of partnership. But a partnership is very much required now. Jimmy is the new bowler in attack and will be bowling his first over. 64 for the loss of 4. Chinmay is on strike. Dhruven yet to face the ball. He's on non-strike now. 4 wickets down, 2 wickets for Ashank. Jimmy bowling right arm over. A good ball up in the air and in the gap. And a good fielding there by the third man fielder. Will only get a single there from the very first ball. A good bowling there started by Jimmy. Here comes Jimmy for his second ball over the wicket. An in-swinger appeal, but a bit height for Dhruwin. A good ball there by Jimmy. A perfect in-swinger delivery. And dot ball to continue. Low bounce there, got inside edged. Will they look for a double? No, they have to adjust for a single. A thick inside edge there from the bat of Dhruwin and gets his first one on the board. Chinmay is back on strike. He is on 5 runs of 10 balls. Strike rate of 50 currently for him. Needs to change the gears. Needs to push up in order to chase this mammoth target of 185. A good length delivery, just missing the stumps. Again gets the edge of the bat, the top edge of the bat, but just missing the stumps there. Again a dot ball, second dot ball of the over. Brilliant start here for Jimmy. Brilliant bowling display by all the bowlers from Jns Toros. Fifth ball coming up. Cut away in the gap. And we'll get an easy single from that. That's a classic shot, and that's a misfield by the long off fielder. And the ball races away for 4 runs. Just look at the timing. Onslaught delivery was that going straight to the fielder, but he misses and the ball touches the boundary line. Finally, a boundary coming up in this over, and Jimmy ends his over of 7 runs. And that's a cracking start for the over of Ashank. First ball went away for a huge 6. Let's look at that replay. A full length delivery, onslaught, and picked up, got good elevation, and got the distance as well out of the stands here. Good start for Chinmay, looking in a good touch. Flicked away straight to the point fielder, will get a single there. 77 for the loss of 4. They need a big partnership. Swing and a miss there, just missing the edge of Dhruvin's bat. Dhruvin looking in a bit of trouble there in the crease, not able to read the ball properly, taking his time. Flicked it through the leg side, a good shot there, but the long on fielder is available in order to protect the boundary and will get a single of that. 8 runs of the first 4 balls. $79 for 4. Shot again, went straight and straight to the long on fielder. A good field placement there by the captain of MR of Jns. Last ball of the ninth over coming up. Dhruven on strike. Up in the air and finds the long off fielder. Will end the over with a single. And in the end of ninth over, MRV Risers are 81 for the loss of 4 wickets. And a brilliant start to this 10th over. First ball goes away for 6. Cracking shot by Dhruvin there. Now flipped through the leg side in the gap. Will the ball go away for 4? Yes, it does. 10 runs of the first 2 balls, and Dhruvin has find it out his form.
Goes away for 6.
Finally, Dhruvin is able to smack it
Cracking
all
shot
over the
by
ground. Dhruvin there now timing in the
Dhruven.
gap. No
Set
in the gap. At the square leg or at will the ball go away for 4? And ball raises away for 4. 91 for 4 after 9.2 overs. They are meeting the run rate. In fact, right now they have exceeded the current run rate. 4 wickets down. They are building a partnership here, Dhruven and Chinmay. A decent partnership till now, but they need to step up and just keep this momentum. Shot through the covers and a sensible play of cricket will get a single and a change in strike. Chinmay will be on strike now. Here comes Jimmy again for his 4th ball. A good delivery, a nice comeback by Jimmy. 11 runs till now of his 4 balls. His first over was very economical, but the first 2 balls in this over went out of the park. Bowled him! The off stump has gone. This is what I was speaking about. They had a decent partnership, but now the breakthrough has occurred. 5th wicket down, half the side is down in the dugout. Let's look at that replay. A full length delivery missed, and Jimmy won't miss the stumps. You miss, I hit. That's the equation of Jimmy there, standing inside the crease, looking for a big shot through the long on region, and missed it, and bang to the off stump. And the off stump. The new batsman is out. Fifth wicket is down for MRV Risers for 92. Last ball of the 10th over coming up. 93 more required of 61 balls. They have 5 wickets remaining, but the only consideration is they need a partnership, a big partnership of at least a 40-50 runs. Now Mayur, the man, the magical man with the ball, is now out at number 7. Will he be the magical man with the bat as well for his team MRV Risers? Jns Toros have taken 5 wickets till now. Ball went straight to the short third man for a single, and it's the end of 10 overs. MRV Risers are 93 for the loss of 5 wickets, and it's time for drinks now.
Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists, or an all-rounder ready to own the pitch, this is your chance to shine under the spotlight. 8 teams, 8 owners. It's time for the real auction. Teams will be built, friendships will be tested, and champions will rise. From smashing sixes to strategic bids, it's time to witness Mumbai's finest amateur players go under the hammer. Get ready for the most thrilling, enthralling, unpredictable, and action-packed tournament of the year. Amateur Premier League Season 1. Mumbai, are you ready? The city's biggest amateur cricket showdown is here. Jolly Friends Sports Club proudly presents Amateur Premier League Season 1. Whether you're a batter with fire in your eyes, a bowler with magic in your wrists,
So we are back after the drinks break. So it's a change in sides now. Uh, it's 93 for the loss of 5 after 10.1. Kayur to continue the attack. Pulling left arm over the wicket. A pretty sunny evening in here at Fatima. 91 required of the remaining 9.4 overs. Here comes Kayur again. A good pace, swing and a miss. Good work there behind the stumps. Brilliant carry by the keeper there. Dhruven has to take the charge now. He's on 18 of 10. At Mayur to support at the non-striker's end. 9.5 is the required run rate currently. Again, an extra bounce offered there at the full length area. .94 for 5. 2 balls remaining in this over. Good start for KU till now. Shot went straight, and there's a fielder there at the long on region, and will only restrict the batting team for a single. Just 2 runs till now of the 5 balls. Brilliant start for Keyur here, proving out to be very economical in his very first over. Now Mayur on strike, ready to face his fourth ball. Shot over the cover region, no fielder there, and the ball races away for 4. 99 for the loss of 5. This is fourth ball. After 11. Let's look at that replay again. Shot delivery over the cover region, no fielders, no protection at the boundary line. And it's the end of 11th over. MRV rises are 99 for the loss of 5. 86 now more required from the remaining 9 overs at the required run rate of almost 9.5. Wickets are the main concern here. Half the side is down. They are batting as per the required run rate. Need a partnership, a decent partnership, in order to chase that mammoth total. Six runs coming of the previous over from Kiyur. Dawn is the new bowler in. Will he be the man to take the sixth wicket? Pulling right arm over the wicket, sweep, and that will be an extra run. Got an edge of the bat for a single. Good running between the wickets between Mayur and Dhruven, and 100 is up for MRV rises after 11.1. Shot, cracking shot up in the air, and that's gone for a humongous 6. After 11 point. Let's look at that replay. A full length delivery, caught the distance, shot, cracking shot up as well. No chance for any bowler and any fielder. 7 runs of the first 2 balls there from Dawn. Good comeback there. Dot ball to continue. Just 79 now required of 51 balls. Was looking for a lofted shot again. Instead flicked through the leg side. Looking for a double. Sent him back. Not looking for any risky runs there. 107 for the loss of 5. Again a quick single, direct hit would have made it, but they have stolen a single there. Good running between both the batsmen Mayur and Dhruven. 9 runs till now of the 5 balls, 108 for 5. Last ball of the 12th over coming up from Dawn. Mayur is on strike. He is on 12 runs of 7 balls. That's an extra bounce of that full length delivery. A dot ball to end the over. After 12 overs, MRV rises 108 for 5, and the equation is clear. 48 balls remaining, 77 required, and the required run rate has moved about 9.5 now. Kiyur is now back to continue the attack. It's up in the air, edged over the short third man area, but the third man fielder is there and will only restrict the batting team for a single. Gets a single of the first ball. Kiyur had bowled a very economical over in his previous one. It was his first over of the chase, and now he's back for his second over. Again, flicks it on to the offside for another single. Good rotation between the strikes between Dhruven and Mayur. Dhruven is on 22 of 15. Mayur is on 13 of 9. Pulling left arm over. That's a appeal, but it was outside. Good running between the wickets there by Dhruven and Mayur. Gets 2 runs of leg byes there. .73 required from 7.3. Here we go for the fourth ball, and that's a swing straight to the long off fielder, and it will be another single in this over. No dot balls seen for a long time now. Good batting display here by both the batsmen, playing sensibly, scoring the boundaries as and when required, going in par with that required run rate. Again a single. 6 runs of this over coming up. Last ball of the 13th over. Shot up in the air, and this time he is gone straight to the long off fielder, and the sixth wicket is down. A partnership was building up, and now it has been broken by Keyur. He was hoping for a wicket. He tried his level best to get the wicket, and finally the shot up in the air. A clear catch, not an easy one to take. This time that sunlight. He's gone straight to the long off fielder, and the sixth wicket is down. And just look at that celebration, joy for the bowling team. Chintesh is the new man at number 8. This is the story we have seen all throughout the second innings for MRV Rises. A partnership being built up, and then after a steady partnership, it's been broken. They're not able to continue the momentum with that long partnership. Now, the Mayur has to do some kind of damage. He's on 14 of 10. Chintesh is a new man in. It's the end of the 13th over. It's 114 for 6. 71 required. 4 wickets required for Jns Toron. Jns Toros are just 4 wickets away from the win, and 71 required more for MRV Rises. Anand is the new man to continue the attack. He is brought in for the first time in this second innings. Spinner back on the attack. There's a long off still in place, a long on in place as well. And a wide ball to start for Anand. Mayur on strike. Anand bowling right arm over the wicket. A bit of pace in that ball. Will they be able to get the double? A good running between the wickets. 3 runs of the very first ball. Mayur was looking for more runs but sent back by the non-striker. Chintesh. Here comes the second ball of the over by Anand. Again a bit of pace. This time got a thick edge, outside edge, and the ball travels straight to the point fielder. A dot ball to continue. Good comeback by Anand. Again a pace missed by the keeper. There was a stumping chance, but it was missed. A tough ball to take. A very fast paced delivery there. Short flick straight up in the air, and the ball just falls short of that long on player. Will get a single. 4 runs of the first 4 balls in this over. 118 for 6 till now. Chintesh is on strike to face his first ball. A bit of extra bounce in that ball, and it's a dot ball. Last ball of the 14th over coming. 118 for 6 till now. Flicked to the leg side, straight to the short fine leg fielder, and steals the single. And it's the end of the over. After 14 overs, MRV Rises are 119 for the loss of 6 wickets. So it's the start of the 15th over. Keyur back in attack. Flicked through the offside. Straight to the fielder for a single. Easy single there. Good rotation between among the strikers. Keyur is on for his third over. Just conceded 12 till now and taken a wicket. A crucial wicket, I must say, in this chase. Jns Toros showing up a good bowling display till now. Shot, and there will be a fielder once again, and we'll get an easy single. 64 now of 63 now of 5.2. The required run rate has surged above 11.8 now. This is what no boundaries in an over do to a team who is chasing a massive score of 185. Up in the air, catching chance and gone. KU gets the second wicket, and Mayur has to walk back. Another danger player, and seventh wicket down is for MRV Rises. Let's look at that replay. A Yorker ball up in the air, catching, was not able to get the distance properly. On and straight to gets the hands of the fielder and long off. MRV Rises are now under a deep trouble, not able to find any partnerships till now. Jns Toros are just 3 wickets away from a win, a critical win. It will be considered. 3 runs and a wicket in this over. Jignesh is the new man in at number 9 for MRV. Last ball of the over coming up. Will we see the last ball magical wicket? Flick through the leg side. A good fielding there at the square leg. Ends with a dot ball. And overall, a good over from Kiyur. Just 3 runs coming off this over. And in the end of 15 overs, it's 122 for 7 for MRV Rises. They require 63 more runs of the remaining 5 overs. 12.5 is the required run rate. Karan is the new bowler to continue the attack, bowling his first over of the evening. And they have got a couple of runs of the very first ball. Jignesh and Chintesh, both the batsmen on the crease. Again, flick through the leg side. Will only get a single this time. Karan will be hoping for a wicket in his very first over. Will he be able to contribute to the wicket section for his team? Jns Toros. Kept the batsman in his back foot. Dot ball to continue the third ball. That's gone for 4. Let's look at the replay there. A bit of edge. Keeper was not able to stop. It was a tough one for the keeper. And no protection behind the keeper there. And the ball raises again for 4. 129 for 7 after 15.4. Last 2 balls of this over. 7 runs already coming in these 4 balls. Swing and a miss. Appeal and gone. The 8th wicket is down. Jignesh has to walk back. Jns Toros are just 2 wickets away from this crucial victory. Let's look at that replay. Might be some extra bounce. 7 runs already coming. And finally, Karan gets the wicket. Yes, a bit of bounce. Swing and a miss. Was into that full length. Appeal and I think. 8th wicket. And a good appeal, and the umpire straight away gives it as out. And Karan gets the wicket in his very first ball. And last ball is yet to be bowled. 129 for 8. MRV Risers are looking under deep trouble. They had actually good runs on the board. The wickets were the problem, and the problem still continues for them. Sarfaraz is the new man in and is ready to take the strike. Long off moving back to his place. There's a long on fielder as well. A deep extra cover and a third man. No fielders inside the circle in the leg side area. Long off, long on, both in place. Flicks it, won't reach to the boundary line, but will get 2 runs from that shot. And it's the end of 16th over. MRB Risers are 131 for 8. 1 wicket included in this over. So just 4 overs remaining, and 54 more is required at a required run rate of 13.50. A tough chance for MRB Risers to come back due to less wickets in their hand. But anything can be possible. Just one batsman to stay on the crease and do the hitting. But the only thing is, will they be able to do that? Last 4 overs remaining, the death overs are now coming up. Chintesh and Sarfaraz has to open up their hands and play aggressively. This is the time now. Anand to continue the attack and is back for his second over. His first over just went for 5 runs. The field stays same for Anand as well, bowling right arm over the wicket. What a pace that was. A good work behind the stumps. Keeper standing just 4 to 5 steps behind the stumps in order to collect the ball and not giving any extra runs in that over. Again, flick through the offside, straight to the long off. And a single to continue. Third ball coming up. Good leave by the batsman. It's a wide delivery. And that's 4 runs. Flick through the leg side. No fielder at short fine leg or at fine leg. And the result is 4 runs for MRV Risers. Not losing the hope here, MRV. And that should be the motto, to bat until the end and score as many runs for the team. Still, the equation is possible. Into the bad appeal by the keeper, but it's not out. 47 required of 19 deliveries. I think a good partnership should have made it till now for MRV Rices, but continuous flow of wickets in regular intervals had done the damage for them. It went straight. The ball is racing away to the boundary line and goes for four. I think no, that was a good stop by the long on fielder, using his foot in a very good manner, stopping 2 runs for his team. And it's the end of 17 overs. It's 140 for the loss of 8 wickets. 45 required of the last 3 overs. So it was a catch drop. Let's look at the replay again. And good running between the wickets as well. There was an overthrow. Was a tough chance for the bowler, but a good attempt by bringing his hand. But in the end, they get 2 runs from that. Good ball into the block hole. Flex action there by Karan. Coming up for his second over. Now will he be able to take another wicket? Back-to-back wickets in his back-to-back overs. Block hole again and straight to him once again. Good defense there by Sarfaraz, not letting the ball go apart from his bats. Shintesh is now on 13. Sarfaraz is now on 5. A couple of sixes is required now. Was looking for a big shot again. Flicked it through the leg side for just a single. At least 2 to 3 sixes are required in the next over, or at least in this over, in order to put Jns Toros under pressure. And that's gone. Edged and gone for 4. No protection behind the keeper there. Let's look at that replay. Inside edge, a thick edge, and the ball races away for 4. Fast outfield. Not the way the batsman had intended, but anyways, the runs will be counted. The result will be 4 runs. 7 runs till now of the 4 balls, 38 required of 14 balls. Full toss delivery, smacked it. Good work there by the long off fielder. We'll only get a single, a change in strike now. Again, the ball went in the same region and the result remains the same for a single. So it's the end of the 18th over. It's 149 for 8. The match is slowly and steadily slipping away from the hands of MRV Risers. Now the required run rate has jumped straight away to 18 per over. 36 required of 2 overs. Next to impossible now the equation is. Sarfraz will be on strike. It's a penultimate over coming up. Sahil is the new man and he will be bowling his first over of the evening, and it will be the penultimate over as well. Sarfraz on strike. Medium pacer bowler. Good stop by the cover fielder there. Will only restrict the batting team for a single. The keeper is standing close to the stumps in order to keep the batsman within the crease. Shot again, flip through the leg side, but they are only able to get the singles. Square leg fielder in place now. 150 is up for MRV Rises after 18.2 overs. Slower delivery, pace of delivery, and the umpire gives it as wide. 10 balls remaining for this innings to end. A good ball, good shot as well, but not perfect timing. The ball will stop midway, and again it will be a single. Just considered 4 runs of 3 balls till now. Again a miss, swing and a miss by Chintesh. Looking to cut away on the gap between point and the short third man, but unable to find any connection with the bat. Flicked it again, and it's a single again. 154 for the loss of 8. Last ball of the penultimate over coming up. Slower delivery, a bit flight in the delivery as well. Will they be looking for a second? No, they will end up with just a single, an overthrow, but there's a backup. Good backup by the fielder there, and it's end of the over. So after 19 overs, MRV Rises are 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. 30 required from the last over. A good over this. Just 6 runs conceded in this 19th over by Sahil. Six balls and 30 runs required. In order to chase this, they need 5 sixes in this over of 6 balls. It's almost next to impossible, but let's see what happens. Sarfaraz is on strike and Karan to continue his third over. Flick through the leg side and got the first one very fast and will get 2 runs. Direct hit would have been out, but it's 2 runs of the first ball. 28 required now of 5 balls. Was looking for a shot, got the base of the bat and the dot ball to continue the over. 157 for 8. 28 required of 4. I think the game is now completely moved onto the hands of Jns Toros. 4 runs coming in 3 balls. Last 3 balls remaining. Up in the air, he has gone for a big shot, but it ends up in the hands of the fielder. And that's the ninth wicket down for MRV Rises. 159 for 9, and Sarfaraz has to walk back after facing 12 deliveries. And Karan gets his second wicket of the match. look at that replay
In
there.
three
Was
balls,
looking for a
last three
six,
balls
but instead
up in
got
the air. He has
decent
gone for
elevation,
a big
but
shot,
not the
but
distance straight
ends up in the
to
hands of
the
the
fielder
fielder.
mid on. Last two balls coming up now. Sahil is the new batsman in at number 11, the last man to walk out. Will Karan be able to take another wicket and make Amarvi Rises all out? Flicked and straight to the bowler. I think this is it. Last ball coming up. 26 required. 159 is the score on board. Karan will be eyeing for a wicket there. Last wicket. Now a slip in place suddenly to take that catch in the slips. Shot gone. Just dropped. It would have been an all out, but the cover fielder had a tough chance and the game is done and dusted. Jns Toros won by 24 runs. And it's the end of the afternoon game. A comfortable win here for Toros. MRV Rises was in the game for the first 12 overs, had enough runs from the bat, but the wicket was the concern, and in the end, JNS Torrens has won by 24 runs. And that's it from the match. We'll be back for the evening game. Thanks for all the viewers of this game.